This Plymouth is a 1966 Barracuda. It's also one of the first generation model years. 64, 5, and 6 were the first generation. They featured a 14 square foot rear back window in these cars, the largest back window in the industry at that time. This car is a Formula S 273 Commando. It's 235 horse. Features a 4-speed manual transmission with a center console. I'll open up the hood here. You can see the engine. It's dressed up quite a bit more than the previous Barracuda's 2-barrel engine. This has got a chrome air cleaner with a 4-barrel AFB carburetor. AFB stands for aluminum 4-barrel. It's got the black crinkle finish valve covers with the chrome inserts, so it's a nice dressed up engine for that era. That was a typical thing that they did. This car has also been drag raced on the drag strip. Ran a 16.4 in the magazine road testing back in the day. I had it down to about 16.1 in our testing. It features a set of Goodyear Blue Streak belted tires, which back in the day, that was what they came from the factory. That was your high performance belted tire. And the spare tire in this car is the original for the car. It's never been down on the ground. It features a black interior with a folding rear seat similar to the 64. It manual steering and manual brakes. It's got a factory tachometer in it. The stripe that you see down the center of the car is a factory optional stripe. On this particular car, it's been painted on. Normally they were a decal or a stripe. This car was purchased about 3 years ago from a orthodontist and his wife in northern Indiana, who owned the car for 30 years and bought it new in Kansas at a used car lot. I sold him a lot of parts for it back then 30 years ago, and I knew it was going to be something I wanted to add to my collection someday. So when the day came that they were ready to sell, my wife and I went down and picked it up in northern Indiana in Elkhart.